All right, hey, what's going on YouTube, man? It is your boy Jacob Jones, man. I am back, man, to record another video for you guys, man. So I am really super excited, man, to be back. I know I haven't posted anything in a while. I apologize. I've been low-key kind of lazy and just trying to deal with this whole pandemic, everything that's going on. So yeah, I haven't really been able to record like that. But man, look, I'm back, man. I'm back to definitely record something, man. So I'm super duper excited. Um, where do I want to start? Oh yeah, like I always been doing, man. Definitely a huge shout out, man, to all our essential frontline workers, man. Thank you for everything that you guys are doing out there, man, being on the front line. And also, too, man, shout out to all the people that are still out here protesting, man, for the Black Lives Matter movement, for, this racial inequality and social injustice, man. Thank you guys for everything, man. Keep the movement going. Keep it pushing. I know you guys are still out there doing it, so keep it pushing. So, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday, I put out there on social media to a few people, you know, how do you feel about, child support? Few responded, few didn't. I mean, it's okay. I'm not really surprised by that. But what happened? Yeah. So I mean, I got some pretty good feedback from people that did respond. Pretty much what I heard is kind of realistically all of the same thing. Like, the majority was, yeah, I would put them on, I would put him or her on, and, if they're not, pulling their weight or doing their part. Um, you know, which I kind of agree with. I did specifically contact, one girl kind of really wrote me on Twitter, and she was kind of just like, why should I feel like I have to put him on something that, if he's not willing to do it already? I said, well, that's a good point too. I never really thought of it that way, especially for the fact if you have a child, like why should child support be my, ultimate move? If you're not voluntarily just willing to help out with your child anyway, that's your child. You should be more than willing to, dive right on in and, take care of, which I 1,000% agree with. You know what I'm saying? So that's understandable, and I completely get that. I do. I don't want to sit here and sound, disingenuous or anything like that. I completely agree with that. Um, so it's understandable. Um, well, I'm gonna just give like kind of my opinion about it. So kind of stuff like that. But sometimes honestly, especially in today's society, I see it a lot. Honestly, I just kind of cringe when I see people post about pregnancies at this point. I mean, because it all ends up honestly the same way. Um, you'll have situations where people get like, okay, for example, right, a girl can post that she's pregnant, and I'm excited for him. Look, I don't want people to sit here and think that I'm not excited for people when they have children. I don't. But I kind of sit back and I just think, okay, especially if they're not married. Like 95% of people I know don't have their kids when they're married. So I kind of sit back and I'm thinking like, okay, so when shit gonna hit the fan? Like literally, I sit there and I wait. I said, okay, when the baby comes, I'm gonna be like, okay, how long before shit hits the fan? Cause it never fails. It always does. Like I see it from so many people that post on social media, and it's like we no longer to get like they'll post, oh, I'm single, or stuff like that or whatever, and I cringe because I'm just like, why? Like I just sit here and I just wonder. It's all good until the child gets here, and it shit just hits south, and I just wonder why. And for me, it's two reasons. I think expectations. I think realistically, and I think it's something that it's the unknown because I feel like if for me, I see a lot of you know women post about them being pregnant, and everything's cool with the baby dad or whatever, but then when the baby gets here, shit hits the fans. I wonder what's going on. I feel like for me, number one, I think most importantly is the expectations. You have a certain expectation of how him or her is supposed to act, and I think it's for both parents, men and women, because it's some baby moms that probably don't do well for their children, and you have certain expectations of what's supposed to go down, what's supposed to happen, but I feel like at times they don't reach that. And I'm just like, how is that possible that, you guys can both have this, make this child, but yet you guys both aren't on the same page. I think that's what thing. And then I just think too the unknown, because yeah, I think it's all good when we say, like, you hear from people all the time. Like I see this girls posted like, oh, everybody got baby fever. Girl, like everybody, be like, oh, it's so cute to have the baby. Yeah, but you know, it's a lot that comes with it, and I think that really affects people a lot too, because they don't know how hard it is to take care of a child. Like, okay, like put that straight here, like a pack of diapers isn't gonna last a week, probably 2 days, 3 days most. You have to probably get 2, 3 pack of diapers a day, like just to maintain your child. Formula is not expensive. You gotta find somebody to watch your child. It's a lot of stuff that you have to do that comes with it. I think that's really what throws people. I think that's what messes up a lot of relationships. And kind of, I sit back and I think too in the back of my mind, like, are you guys really observing like what you have grown up? Because let's be realistic, a lot of us probably come, like myself, probably come from single parent households. Like, why would you put yourself in that position? Because, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. I've always said to myself, I want my kids when I'm married. That way, I've identified, okay, I've identified who I want to date. Now we can enjoy our marriage. Then we can both mutually make the decision together. This is what we're going to do for the baby. Now, look, am I saying am I going to be the world's perfect dad? No, I'm not. And I'm going to say this up front too. Am I a parent? I'm not. I cannot imagine what you all go through. But that's just how I'm looking at it. And I just feel like that we have to be smarter and I'm blaming both parents, the man and the woman. We both have to be smarter about what we're doing. Because I feel like that women should have more decisions about who they have sex with, you know, and I think men should too. Because, if you're having unprotected sex, even if you on the pill, I don't care if you on the patch, the pill, the injection, and you get something injecting your poo. I don't care. We need to be responsible and practice safe sex, y'all, for real. Because I see it all the time. These girls, they get pregnant and then boom, like it was one girl like I seen. She recently had a baby. I think was it this year? I think it was this year. I think, or like right before the year started. I think everything was cool with her and the baby daddy, and I think they just went out of town like I think like a month and a half ago. Now they broke up, and I'm just like, wow, really? Like, we just break up like that? Like, so, it's crazy, and shit just hits the fan. Now, oh, he ain't did that. I'm like, hey, do y'all? I mean, I see other chicks. I see it all the time. Girls that have babies, man. They'll break up. Oh, my baby daddy ain't this, baby daddy ain't that. Here go men, man. My baby mama ain't shit, then it. But see, we lose focus of what we got to take care of, the child. So, look, I just want to preach this enough, guys, man. Look, make smart decisions. Come on, y'all. We old enough to know. Make smart decisions. Y'all, if y'all don't hear anything else from this video, please, y'all, I'm begging y'all, wait till marriage before you have your children. Please. At least that way you identify, this is who I want to be with, y'all. Please. I cannot emphasize this enough. Please, y'all, I'm begging y'all. But I'm just saying. But anyway, let me focus on the actual topic. That's my little rant, quote unquote. Child support. How do I feel about child support? Okay, this is my and all beyond about child support. I personally do not want to be on child support because I know I'm not going to be one of those dads who don't take care of their children. I actually do know for a fact that I am going to be a dad that's going to take care of his children. Now, for example, if I had a child, all right, and for whatever reason, say, prematurely marriage, let's just use the example I think a lot of people can relate to. I have sex. I'm going to use a random girl named Keisha. We're going to use Keisha, okay? Me and Keisha have sex. We have a baby. For whatever reason, we break up. Okay, cool. Fine. Understandable. We ran our course. Keisha, it's nothing, no hard feelings. All right, cool. Let's make sure we focus what we got to do for our child. So, here's the thing. What can we do? Okay, so here's my thing. Best case scenario for me. You got a good job. I got a good job. We both doing well. She'll be like, look, Jacob, I appreciate you, baby. Everything that you do, our relationship's ran its course. Okay, no problem. If I need something or if the baby needs something, I will call you ahead of time. I'll ask you for it. As long as you're able to do that for me, I'll let you see your son. Cool with me. I feel like that's the best case scenario. Hey, look, if you need something regarding the child or the baby needs something, call me. I got no problem. You need some diapers? Go out and going right to the store to get them. Need some wipes? Going right to the store to get them. You need some formula? Need me to keep them for a couple hours? If I ain't doing it or if it ain't last minute, got you. You know, you call me Tuesday, hey, can you keep them Friday? Got you, no problem. Got you. Long as we communicate, I ain't got no problem with that. Okay. Say that's not an option. Okay. For whatever reason, you know what? Look, I'm gonna move out. Look, you want to keep them? Fine. You want to get all these food stamps? Fine. Don't mind. Okay, cool. I'll take this. I said, well, you know what? Okay, you don't want to do the whole just ask for it. Okay. How's your situation with the bills? Maybe do you need me to pay half of your light bill? You need me to go a little help you a little bit with the rent? You know, I'm willing to pay a bill. I'm not gonna sit there and do like some people and pay every bill. I'm not doing that. But I will help you with a bill per se. Okay, that's fine. I have no problem with that. You know, if you be like, okay, look, my light bill 200, take care of that. I'll let you see Junior. For me, no problem. Cool. It's understandable. I'm down with that. I have no problem with that. Okay. Saying that's not a good enough. Okay. Then I'll be like, okay, how about this? I'll, um, you know, I'll just give you money. Say I'll give you 300 every month. You know, as long as I'm doing that, or I'll try my best to at least give you some sort of money every month. I, I'm cool with that. She'd be like, that's Keisha be like, that's fine. You can still get June. Cool. But see, y'all, it comes to communicating and stuff like that. To me, that's what I feel like people should do. Now, I will say this. If you have a baby, I feel like that you are financially and emotionally responsible for taking care of that child. Always. So if it was me and she wanted to put me on child support, let's avoid this. And the vice versa, if it was me, say I had a baby, I would run her those three options. If I'm doing well, I'd be like, look, more than likely, I would just be like, look, I don't need you paying a bill. Just either if I ask you for something, please get it for me. Or look, just give me the money every month. I'll make sure it goes to where it needs to go to for our child. I'm fine with that. Now, here's my thing about child support. I feel like that this is just my opinion. I feel like that if we can't do those three options, then work something out. But if you, this is, let me say it like this. If we can't do the three options that I just mentioned, then try to work something out. Maybe that can benefit both of you guys or, you know, something along those lines. But I feel like this, if the person, the other parent is not doing what they're supposed to do, even though you guys have worked something out, then I feel like that you should put them on child support. Just don't put me on child support because I'm doing something, but in your mind, you feel like that's not good enough. Because I'm looking at it from a man's perspective. Okay, say we move out. I got to move back in my mom's or whatever. Okay, I'm working. What if I'm working 2, 3 jobs to make sure my child got what they need? But no, I'm still going to put you on child support because it's not enough. But you ain't asking what I got going on. Like I said, you reaping all the benefits. You can probably go get you some food stamps. What are the little things they help you out with? I'm busting my ass to make sure my child's straight. So if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, what's the big deal? So I don't get so basically what I'm doing don't matter. I'm just looking at it from a male's perspective, y'all. It's too much. Like, so what I'm doing as a father isn't good enough. So it's just basically end all say all, right? Just because you feel like that in your eyes is not good enough. As a matter of fact, I seen a post recently is about breaking from baby mama. She getting $238,000 a month in child support. I said, I seen one of my friends I went to college with. She was like, then the judge and her must be just sucking dick. I said, but hey, that's just how it is because it's based on your income, and you know he makes a lot of money. I look here, look, them the ones that hey, look, I'm gonna take you to court. I'm gonna get this money. Hey, oh well. But I mean, but that situation is so extreme. I'm just talking about the average everyday person. I just feel like this. Look, we can work something out. Let's work it out. But if not, child support, to me, child support should be like the last thing. But I mean, I feel like this. If they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, what's the problem? See, They just want to slap you on child support for what? Cause I mean, isn't it some dudes, like I said, in your eyes? Look, I get it. You're having a child every day, so in your eyes, you might feel like, well, this isn't enough. But okay, look, I'm trying the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, we don't never think about that. Or it's some lazy moms out here that don't do nothing for their child. And I mean, I've heard of some situations where moms feel like, I don't need to pay. Why I gotta pay child support? No, he need to pay that, not me. But I mean, come on, y'all. I just feel like this. Child support should be the last thing that you should be able to do with anybody. To me, it's either if I ask you for the money or ask you for something, please send it to me. If can you pay maybe possibly a bill, or look, I'll just give you the money, or at least communicate and work something out to where you both can feel comfortable. Maybe you have a routine. Hey, look, I can't get them every day from daycare. Can you pick them up for me? Well, we can do that. Like, it's other options than just, oh, I'm gonna just slap you on child support just because you ain't doing. Well, it ain't enough. But see, here's my thing. What's enough in your eyes? See, what's enough in my eyes might be enough to me, but how is it enough to you if you don't let me know? Cause look, I might be giving you $300. You might feel like that's not good enough. Well, I'm like, how much do you need? But no, cause he not giving me more than 300. I'm put him on child support. No, that's not the way. You got to be able to sit down and communicate, y'all. That's all I'm saying. It's not that hard. But hopefully you guys, man, just able to observe and understand what I'm saying. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. So, hey, man, as always, man, like this video, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on notifications, man. Appreciate the constant support, guys. Thank you as always. I really appreciate you guys. So, just hope the channel just continue to grow, man, and hopefully my YouTube skills will get better. But thank you guys so much, man. And you guys be easy. Stay safe out here with this Rona. And that's it. I'm out.